Christina, I totally realized, Moose is running around. I totally realized after recording that I asked everybody's question but yours. I sincerely apologize. Just wanted to get that on here. The question was, do I have any sexy, lovey nicknames for the Big D? And the answer is not really. We kind of call each other our otters because it's a sweet little cuddly animal. But yeah, she calls me Tyler, and that's usually when she's upset. And there she is. And we call each other baby like most couples. So, sorry, Christina. Classic Doug. Can we see everybody? Oh, Tomas is blocked by the button. Yeah, it's all good. Alright guys, what's up? Bam, 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 bam. It's a long time coming. It's been a while. Sorry Doug, I'm just excited. We gonna make this quick because Joey here has to bounce in 23 minutes or so,
Sure,
it's your fault. Yeah. We do have a newbie, so everybody can haze him. This is Jack making his Tytoons debut. Let me hear your best. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, fair enough. Jack wants to say just a brief sentence or so about yourself to the worldwide 40 subscribers I got out there.
I'm an intern at this place.
Crushing
There
it.
it is.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So we've got a bit of a new format. You're the brand new. But I'm going to just ask the question, and whoever wants to start off by answering it, cool. As long as everybody gets to answer the question, then we'll go on to the next one. So without further ado, the first one is from Stephanie, Dana's best friend. She says, pineapples on a pizza? Question mark. If not, what other weird food combinations do you enjoy?
I think pineapple and pizza is good.
So bomb. Sweet and savory. I love pineapple.
I think it's fine.
I for sure have it.
Ooh, John's coming in from the back row.
Yeah, like I personally wouldn't do it, but I'm not gonna.
Why not?
I'm not gonna.
It's
I
not
don't
the
like it.
weirdest combination.
It's not. I just don't want it, but I do put pickle juice in margaritas.
Dope.
You know what?
Very
Pickle
good.
juice and margaritas.
Very solid.
That's it. That's a nice.
Hydrate while you dehydrate.
Yeah.
What about Bloody Marys, dude?
I was like,
What?
What about Bloody Marys?
I've had one Bloody Mary ever.
You haven't had my Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Does it have tomato juice in it?
What does it
has
have in it?
cheese in it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Tomas,
I've never had it before.
you never had pineapple before?
No, pineapple pizza. I love pineapple, but I think I'd be able, or I'd try it, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I think it's dank. It's really
Dang.
good.
Alright, do you do the full Hawaiian experience, pineapples and Canadian bacon?
I mean, yeah, I prefer bacon and pineapple on there, but yeah, Canadian bacon's pretty good too.
Yeah, it's good stuff. For those out there that haven't tried it, it's recommended from the group here, the consensus. All right, that Josh has been on, and he asked, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Are you going to start off every question?
I mean, yeah.
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 It's a big universe out here.
Yeah. There's probably humans on other planets
You
too.
seen Mark Zuckerberg? Dude's definitely an alien.
I thought he was
Oh
more
my
of
god,
a
he's a
robot.
lizard.
He's the lizard
He's the
king?
lizard person.
Yeah.
What about, so you think there's like aliens out there, but what about like cyborgs already living among us? Like, for example, Mark
Cyborgs
Zuckerberg.
or aliens?
Cyborgs. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Because everybody was just like, yes.
I'm gonna say no to cyborgs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hard
cyborgs
no.
are. I feel like you can't disguise yourself if you're a cyborg.
You
I am like
that
a
the
T1000.
Well, isn't the
T1000?
cyborg a human too? That's also a robot?
Kinda, it's like a 50-50.
I'm gonna say
Like,
robot.
they're full
I
on
don't think
human
so.
skin, but
I
they're
mean,
like
there are
robotic.
bionic
inside.
limbs and stuff, but I wouldn't call
We're
that
getting
person a
there.
cyborg.
Yeah, I was at Mike Jones last night, and he had the game Detroit Becoming Human on the PlayStation. The graphics are insane. The gameplay is like so-so, but it's only 20 years in the future, that game, and they're full on robot, like take over the world type of stuff. It's pretty crazy. But anyways, my mother-in-law was on, and she said, do you have any sayings that you say a lot? So the example was like, oh my days, I say that pretty often, but and we all say kind of like oh and that kind of stuff, but you know, for John or Jack, do you guys have any like a phrase that you are known for?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I feel like
So enough
someone
to
else
call
would
me
have
out
to
on it.
tell you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
For sure.
I have no idea.
Where's Doug?
Where's
That was hashtag where's John now though?
Yeah.
MIA.
MIA. He's,
In Miami.
He left,
He's in Miami.
he left the digital
Shout out to
landscape. He's
Pitbull.
with Pitbull.
He's with Pitbull in Miami.
Mr. Worldwide. Classic. All right, Z Money, Zach from formerly of this parish. He said, if your dog started speaking English, what's the first question you would ask it?
Didn't Jack ask this one too?
I don't know. Yeah,
Jack,
but
yeah.
I saw, literally Jack said it first, but I somehow saw Zach's first.
I don't know.
So sorry, J3, I'm giving Zach the credit. So yeah, what would the dog say? Or what would you ask your dog? So like, I would fully tell Moose to stop getting injured because costing us so much money in freaking hospital bills.
I already talked to Marty like she talks back to me, so nothing really will change.
Classic.
I wonder what she would say to me though.
That might be an even better question. I feel like some of the dogs would just be like, I've seen some stuff. And like, you know, they'd be like shaking, like, oh my gosh, you understand me now? Uh-oh. Secret Life of Pet style. Anybody else have anything else on that one?
2 dogs, so I'd ask them
What
different
about the
questions.
cat?
I don't have cats.
What about the cat that
The
was
old
spinning
cat.
in the
I don't
chair?
live with them anymore.
Oof, R.I.P.
But yeah, one dog, he's 14 years old and he's been grumpy for like 13 and a half years, probably full 14. I'd
He's-
ask him why.
Yeah, he's seen some stuff.
Yeah, and then the 11-year-old dog, I'd ask him why he's not grumpy. He's never. You guys need to balance your stuff out.
Balance it
but,
out.
Yeah.
For sure. Anybody else? No? No takes? Oh my gosh, that scared me. Alright, my buddy Cameron says, how do you feel about frilly toothpicks? And my take on that one was, some restaurants I guess have the little bit of
Yeah.
colored cellophane on the end of the toothpick. But there's also like flavored toothpicks, like there's a cinnamon flavored one, and there's a mint flavored one.
I think the only point of flavoring it is if you plan to do more than just pick your teeth with it, which is like, in my opinion, unnecessary.
I mean,
Using a toothpick, just get the crap out of your teeth.
I kind of, if you guys haven't noticed, I have kind of an oral fixation. Like I always have a pin in my mouth like this. I feel like I would be the key demographic for those types of toothpicks. So I'll just
Probably.
What
screw around
about
with
the
it.
sword? Those
I like
are-
the
Those are
sword.
awesome.
Yeah.
Those hold the cherries. That's
I
important.
like
Super
those
waste.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
100%.
plastic.
Let's ruin the earth with
Don't buy
tiny,
plastic.
tiny little detail on the handle of the little sword. It's like
Yeah.
bladed and whatever. All right, Mike Tone, the legend. He asked a highly inappropriate question, so I gotta tweak it a little bit.
No.
And I did ask Doug this earlier, so she's cheating. She kind of has her answer ready. But if you could have 25 grand for every year that you take off of your life, how many years would you take off of your life? Not knowing when you're gonna die.
How?
Would you do it? How many years would you take off?
Not knowing when you're going. Because I was like, if it's out of 100, I'd take like 10 years off.
Yeah,
But
see,
how
but-
is that
if you
inappropriate?
No.
he
His
changed it.
version of the question was
I can't even think.
inappropriate.
Okay.
So don't even think about it.
Can I
Mike-
get the first version?
Yeah.
I told Mike
Not
Tone,
safe for the
yeah,
internet.
it's not safe for work or my parents or.
I'll see it later.
I told Mike Tone to keep it PG-13, but yeah. So interesting question, I think. And it's also been asked on the Liverpool podcast, but I know none of you guys watch that. Boo.
Yeah, like 4.
So, a solid
I would
100K.
I would actually take off 4 as well.
Yeah.
With 6 digits there.
There you
Invest
go.
it. Take it now. Yeah.
Why not? Take the money, do
And
what
I'll
you
live
Take
a
the
healthy-
money and die.
I'll
Take the
earn
money and die.
I'll earn the 4 years back because I'll have a healthier lifestyle with the investment.
Look at this guy.
Ooh.
He's
The
gonna-
devil comes
I'm
after
cheating
you.
now.
He's gonna take the life. He's gonna take his life off, but like invest it in
To a
life
healthier life.
life
Yeah,
improving things.
Money now
like-
is better than money later.
There you go. Anybody else? Any takers on that one?
Wait, so we
That's a
get
good one.
how much for every year?
25 grand for
Okay.
every year that you take off.
Okay.
So like obviously that's less than a lot of people make in a year, but like cold hard
Right.
cash.
I mean, if I was gonna live to 100, I'd probably take like
Oh, he's
I
gonna
wanna
be
say
big.
Oh, like
Not
a
a
15
chance.
years.
15, 20
Oh
years
my
off.
days.
I don't want to
The
live
80.
100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Everyone else will already be dead. I'll
Yo.
live everyone.
Shout out to Dana's grandma though. She's 98
Yeah.
and she's rocking it. She's awesome. We celebrated her birthday the day that Liverpool won the Champions League, which is the next question. How did you feel when Liverpool lifted number 6?
What does that mean?
Indifferent.
I
Okay.
felt like they
What
weren't
is-
the best because they didn't even win the.
Oh my days! Can
They're
you?
not even the best in their country.
Yeah,
What
they're
does
even the
that
best in their
mean?
country.
They won the Champions
sixth.
League,
Oh,
but they
for
didn't.
the 6th
but-
time?
They didn't win the Euro
But
League.
they,
Oh,
but they didn't win the Premier
Just ask.
League.
Yeah,
Bama.
whatever.
Yeah. Remember how excited I was, Doug?
Yeah, but I didn't understand lifted their 6.
They lifted the 6th.
Way less
Ah!
excited than when the women lifted their
What's that
4.
Oh.
That's the 6th time they've won.
In their
Kawhi
history.
lifted the 6.
Kawhi.
I remember
That's-
my
that's-
6th.
Tomas?
I didn't watch it, so I really have no.
No one
Go
did.
Everton.
I always have to throw a Liverpool thing in there.
I
So
was
Go
happy for you though.
Arsenal.
Thank
No,
you.
My,
I
It was
appreciate
good to
it.
see you win.
I'm definitely still
Kind of.
still riding
Kind of.
still riding the wave there. I mean, I throw up the 6.
The more you talk about it, the less happy for you we're gonna
Oh my
Have you
gosh.
got the
whatever.
tattoo yet?
No, I know. I need to get the
you
tattoo.
could get a Padres tattoo. You seem pretty stoked about
Padres
their
are gonna get
500
SD
record
and
whenever
HD.
that
I'm gonna get
Alright.
Tatis, the best player in
A Tatis
baseball.
tattoo.
Tatis tattoo. All right, Tunes. He says, if you could be mentored by one music artist, who would it be and why? And this kind of revolves around his. I think he either snuck a picture or even like got to meet Jay-Z at some swanky restaurant in like Beverly Hills, I think, or LA. So he's always been about that. So someone could say Jay-Z or another. John Mayer.
Dude's a legend.
Mentored by John
he's
Mayer.
He's an interesting guy.
He's wild.
Yeah. He's also very talented.
Yeah, he's super talented. He came in like low key, and then it was kind of like, oh man, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely Britney Spears.
Oh my.
I-
What do you think you could learn from her?
How to come back from a mental breakdown.
Her still biggest hit is "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" when she was 16 years
Yeah.
old, which is
How does it feel?
And Blackout album, greatest comeback of all time.
Blackout.
Fight me, I will fight you back.
Sorry, we don't fight girls in this office. It's very.
That's okay.
Whoa, Joey.
It just
No,
looks like
do you have a
I don't think we
counterpoint?
fight anyone.
No, yeah.
It's not
No.
about gender, right?
Yeah.
I'm
nope.
about Britney. That's what I'm going
It's
with.
Britney, bitch.
Yeah.
Tomas, John, Jack,
I'd probably say Drake.
Drake.
I mean, he's-
Oh, Joey.
I mean, he's the king of rap right now, hip hop.
It's a
I don't know about the king of rap.
He's
I
got-
think maybe the king of
He's
like.
got connections
pop rap.
everywhere.
There you go. He's Schwab, dude. Come on.
Makes singles
I like
all the
him.
time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can fully debate that one until the cows come home. But
He's
I will-
got nice
I don't know if I have enough
kids.
time.
He knows what
He
to
knows
do, whether
people.
you like his music or
I
not.
mean, yeah, he can make moves for sure, but that doesn't make him the king of rap. Far from it, man.
We're talking about mentorship.
Yeah.
So, but he said the king of rap.
Hey, I still think he's the king of rap right now.
All right,
I'm not talking
whatever.
about all time. I'm talking about right now in the game,
Oh my
right
God.
now.
In the-
He doesn't even rap anymore.
No, he's complete Schwab. But I'm sure you could learn a lot of business acumen and the right moves to make under him. So
I might go
that's
J.
good.
Cole too.
It's good
Oh, there
mentorship.
you
That
go.
would have been my answer. As of right now, with Dreamville and how they're blowing up, and it's crazy, crazy.
Kanye.
Dude, I want the old Kanye. Pick up the soul, Kanye. At this very moment, or do you want to go back in time? and
Back
do
in
that?
time,
Okay.
probably like, I don't know, late registration time.
Yeah, I go
Chop
back.
up the soul.
I think I
Back in
wanna
time
know
to
right
like
now.
2018 Kanye.
What
Summer
You mean like-
2018 Kanye.
was that? Yeezus?
Yay.
Yay? Yeah, he likes yay. Tomas?
I don't know. Probably gotta go with DJ Khaled. Got a lot of inspirational quotes in
You
him.
the best.
He could
Get on
lift
those
you
jet
up.
skis. Hang out with Assad.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's
the
so
life.
cute.
Dude, Assad, he makes more money than all of us. It's just,
No,
it's just
the
ridiculous.
Posty song wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
Didn't he get in some hot water for like crying about his placement on the Billboard?
I don't
Post.
think so.
No.
I feel like he wouldn't
Oh, or
care.
Khaled, DJ.
I don't
I
know.
thought I read something where he was kind of like Nicki Minaj against
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, and how she like
Um,
Yeah,
She
but
was
did she have
super
sicko mode on her
upset.
album? I don't
No,
think she
she
did.
didn't. But it's in the same
I
kind
don't
of
think so.
discussion where Khaled was pissed.
Khaled or Khalid?
I said DJ
Khalid.
Khaled.
DJ Khaled,
Yeah.
yeah.
Versus Khalid.
Yeah.
Khalid is that singing,
The new-
crooning guy.
yeah. I
Yeah.
like his
He's
voice.
good. I like
Yeah.
him.
He's alright.
Talented.
We've had discussions
Singing.
at singing.
When he released his second album, I'm like, oh, it's the same.
Oh. You gotta tighten the oh. Alright, cool. So just so anybody knows, it is 7-Eleven, aka Free Slurpee Day. And the sister-in-law, Teresa, comes through and says, what's your go-to flavor?
Cherry and Coca-Cola.
Ew.
That's exactly my too.
I hate the soda
Same,
flavor.
actually.
Thank you.
I hate the soda flavor in my Slurpee. I want something
soda flavor
crazy
makes it.
sugary.
The Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Boo.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
only
with
get
60%
only thing I get.
Coca-Cola, 40% cherry.
Yeah.
Give me that
Sometimes
blue
I'll
and
do like
red.
thing
I don't
you
need
said.
I don't need flavors.
Yeah.
Just give me the color.
Give me that blue.
Blue, red, green.
Sometimes I'll do all of them.
Ugh, Doug, you're just disgusting.
I don't know,
You got an
man.
opinion?
I like the really obscure ones that are just like I don't know, store by store. Like there was like a Mountain Dew, like a really weird Mountain Dew flavor the other day.
Baja Blast?
No, that's Taco Bell. Taco
So
Bell does
good.
that.
Baja Blast, yeah, Live Moss. Baja Blast is the one.
So
Yeah, that was
good.
fire. That was
So
really good.
They had I don't know if it was like just for 4th of July, but they had a blue one called like Patriotic Punch or something
Hey.
like that. A Mountain Dew.
Okay.
I mean, my life changed when they came out with Code Red. I was all about
Code
that.
Red is good.
In middle school and high school, I had full on 12-pack in my little mini fridge in my room, and I thought I was boss. I was just like, I can live here. Give me some chips. I got video games. Like, it was on. What?
Mountain Dew or Schwab?
Mountain Dew is good.
Mountain Dew is horrible for
Mountain
you,
Dew
but
is
it's
horrible.
really
Cactus
good.
Cooler.
Yo,
Cactus
shout out to
Cooler.
Cactus Cooler. Love that
Do they have
stuff.
Cactus
So
Cooler
fire.
slushies? Because they should.
You could probably make one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, what about Mellow Yellow?
That's,
Oh yeah.
no.
That's way old school.
I've
Because
seen-
I'll tell you what, that movie Days of Thunder, Tom Cruise back in like the early 90s, his car was sponsored by Mellow Yellow.
The early 90s?
Yeah, when I was
None of us were born.
when I was chilling, when I was old enough to think and feel. Anyways, good shout. Okay. So what would be a favorite childhood sports memory? Anybody got one? Scoring a goal or
I don't like sports.
that's a damn lie. No? These are my questions. Everybody else
I
published
got
their
a
own
nice
questions.
got a nice shoestring catch in the outfield
I
when I was
wanna,
in
yeah, I
seventh
wanna stay
grade. That
humble
felt
right
good.
now. I don't wanna brag
You
about
wanna
it.
humble brag?
No.
I got third place in my heat in a race when I was 6, and there are like probably not very many people in the heat.
There were 3 people.
Yo, shout out to Joey who literally, he's just crazy. You gotta follow him on Strava.
Don't.
He's worth it. He's worth a follow. Incredible, this man. Anyways, I asked that one. Okay, what's the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen? And I have an answer for this. I usually don't answer the questions, but this one's funny.
I'm blanking.
Creo Group 1.
Yeah.
He's just low key in the back there, dude. No, nothing. All right, I was at a Starbucks once and I saw straight up, "This is porn," and I'm like, okay.
And
Well,
then
no,
you
it had
click
the
on it.
strongest. It had the strongest signal though,
So you
because
did.
he was
Yeah,
probably
it's
he's
like-
probably streaming hard there, dude. I'm just like, this is wild. This
It's not like the Wi-Fi itself is
Yeah.
porn.
I know, but it's funny, you know, because you can customize those names. You never
I
know
did
what
that
you're gonna get.
There's fun ones like FBI and stuff like that.
Yeah, viruses.
My
don't-
friend Elliot Block.
Oh, shout out.
His is Block Party.
Blockbuster. What about Blockbuster? TVT.
TVT.
Throwback to the 90s. All right. Is there a particular kids movie that scarred you? to
Lion
this day?
King.
Wow, very, very topical, Doug. Lion King, Tomas,
And Finding Nemo.
Tomas, Jack, the relative kids
I was
in
gonna
this
say,
room.
Nemo. Yeah.
Is it all just gonna be Pixar?
No.
Touch the butt.
Oh my gosh.
Touch the butt? Joey?
Does it count as a kid's movie if I saw it when I was a kid and I shouldn't have?
No.
Yeah, well,
I think you're talking about like.
he's gonna say Saw or
Yeah.
No, my mom had me watch The Ring when it first came out.
And how old
that
were you?
Messed me up. I don't know, like
You would,
7.
first time you watch that would be 18 and it'll still mess you up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, when she's like,
That was a Grudge.
Oh, was it? It was The Grudge. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I always get the. Well, there's kind of the same.
She doesn't talk in the ring.
Yeah, she just comes out of the well and then kills you.
Ridiculous. But yeah.
Spoiler.
John, do you have a?
I can't think of one, no.
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 I feel like it'd be like, The Land Before Time or Five Goes West or something like that. What did they call them? No.
Land Before Time was sad.
Fox and the Hound was really.
Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
Old
Bambi.
Yeller, Bambi, like all those.
I know, they're full on tearjerkers, man.
Yeah.
They're designed to mess you up.
But Nemo.
Nemo, he touched the butt. All right, I'll do this one. We'll finish off here, Joe. You can get the hell out of here.
Right.
If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your family and friends think you did?
Probably murder someone.
Wow.
Fully believe that. Or started a cult. That would have been, that's what I thought you would have said.
Thank
Yeah, yeah.
you. At
Definitely.
least I'm the leader of the
Just like
cult.
starting a cult's not illegal, right?
No, but she
No.
probably does human sacrifice and drink the Kool-Aid and let's go ride on a comet. Sorry, Doug, I'm just going off my knowledge of that stuff.
No.
Anyways, Tomas,
Oh, my
I
fault.
have no idea.
hopefully you've never been.
I've never
Arrested.
been arrested.
No, nothing?
No.
Jack?
Well, how would we answer what our family would?
I don't know.
Yeah, so like, what do you think your
would
family
assume it is.
and friends would assume that you got arrested for?
Probably like piracy, downloading music
Why are you
or
looking at-
movies or something. That's what I think your family would say.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so low key. I've done some crazy stuff in my past. Not safe for work.
I think they assume Bowie got arrested.
For real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Public indecency or
Yeah, something like
something.
that.
Drunken disorder.
Yeah.
Definitely Bowie, whom we still have yet to meet.
It's
We also
true.
got to meet Weiler.
No, you don't.
Shout out.
Shout out to Weiler.
I don't believe that man exists.
I showed you his ID.
I don't
I mean, it's really easy to fake IDs these days.
Man.
So,
Yeah,
We just
Weiler,
never
I-
heard
Vertical
fake ID.
California.
Weiler,
Yeah.
I don't know. John,
Probably the same thing as Joey.
just drunk and disorderly.
Yeah.
Cause you're out there in the party zone.
MPD.
PB. Yeah, when's the
Okay.
housewarming's gonna go down?
Yeah, and PB.
I don't have a couch.
That's chill. We'll just come through sleeping bag style, some pillows.
No, it's
We
not
go to
sleepover.
Doug's
I didn't say
favorite
sleepover.
Elfred.
Well, the invitation to Poway is always welcome, dude.
Yeah,
I'm like
it's
the
always
mayor
fun
out there. I'll
also.
just keep the town gates open. Just come through. I'll make sure all the lights turn green so you just go right through.
Let's go to the bowling alley.
Yeah,
Get
bowling
kicked out.
alley, karaoke bar.
You could get arrested for fighting a bouncer.
What? I am a lover, not a fighter.
You get arrested for just being somewhere you're not supposed to be.
That's
Yes.
very true.
Like sneaking into a
Violator.
VIP section or standing on top of a speaker or
Yeah.
something.
And
Yeah,
then-
standing.
that's getting close to incriminating, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna stop you right there. But I appreciate everybody's time. I know that we're all very busy here. Mr. I gotta go to the next meeting. Jack, I'll leave the last question up to you. How did you like the experience
Oh, I liked it.
of your first Thai tunes?
Thai tunes. I liked it. Yeah.
Give me a beer on out of here.
I already did one.
All right,
I already did
whatever.
one, dude.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.